Saturday, December 12th on Accelerated Radio Network. This is Black Gold.
You are black gold, black gold. You are black gold.
Welcome to Black Gold, the show where every week we celebrate all the great music makers who are part of, inspired by, and derived from the canon of great black music. Become a full or partial sponsor of Black Gold on Accelerated Radio Network and let us carry your brand to a mature listening audience of Gen Xers and Millennials with discriminating tastes, cultural pride, and an active desire to support and lift the black community. Find out on acceleratedраdio.net how your sponsorship of our shows go to support the Accelerated Radio Academy, where the next great generation of radio producers and podcasters are being born. To become a sponsor of Black Gold or to become a community partner, reach out to us online at radioblackgold.com/sponsors or by email at radioblackgold@gmail.com and become part of the show that celebrates all that is golden and all that is black. Woo! Happy harrowing Saturday, everyone. I am Tariq King. All is really interesting and getting better here at Black Gold. I hope we can say the same for you. So what we do every week is we celebrate all of our brightest luminaries, right? And today we have one of our absolute brightest of all. She ranks among the 40 biggest hit makers between 1955 and 1999 based on the pop charts, the Hot 100 pop charts. 80 singles in total, either solo or collaboratively. 80 singles is an interesting number, and today our lady turns 80 years old. So we want to hear from you about what you love. We're celebrating Miss Dionne Warwick on Black Gold today. We want to hear from you. Let's go. Come on.
Black gold, black gold.
Thank you, Esperanza. Wherever you are, happy birthday, Dionne.
If you see me walking down the street and I start to cry each time we meet, walk on by, walk on by. Make believe that you don't see the tears, just let me breathe in private, 'cause each time I see you, I break down and cry. Walk on by and don't you dare stop. Said, oh, walk on by, now don't stop. Oh, walk on
Uh huh. See, we needed something high energy. they say, high energy to get your show going, and that's how you do that with Dionne. And only a true and honest to goodness, authentic, real, honest to God legend can pack so many hits. Honest bonus certified. That was 9 minutes of medley, and that was actually the shortest one I could find. But that would be Dionne Warwick. What was in that medley? We covered a lot there. We had Walk On By. We had I Say a Little Prayer, Never Fall in Love Again. We had Do You Know the Way to San Jose. And then, of course, she did that one by herself that she would normally do with the Spinners. Then Came You. Indeed, that was the shortest Dionne medley I could find. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Black Gold. A real interesting day in the studio here. Thank you to everybody listening on the Accelerated Radio app. Today's different, ain't it, Rashid?
Yeah, it feels different.
Sums up, yeah. But, so please show us your love on the Accelerated Radio app. Those of y'all who are listening there by hitting that heart. I have to say that every week. And also, please find us on YouTube. Thanks to those of you, hello, YouTube, who are watching us there. How you doing? Yeah, we're right there. The best way to keep up with us always is, text the single combined word Black Gold to 31996, etc. How are you, Rashid?
I'm doing well. It's been a crazy week, honestly.
Indeed, yeah.
All right, and
it doesn't show signs of stopping.
Right.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So something's up. All right. Well.
And for the elaboration of the
I love how far we gonna go.
Okay, so we had what happened in Georgia, with the football coach and the 9-year-olds. That was pretty bad.
Oh, what happened? I didn't know about that. What happened?
So basically, a Georgia coach is now banned for life after he was shown on video, basically terrorizing and antagonizing 9-year-old football
I thought that's
player.
what they were supposed to do in Pee Wee football.
No.
Not
the way he was doing it.
I didn't see any videos. I don't know what you're talking about, but I thought it was your job to be the absolute biggest pain that you can. All right, so you had issues with 9-year-olds and footballers.
Yep, and then we had to say goodbye to Tommy Tawny Lister,
That
a.k.a.
came out of
Debo.
nowhere. What an insane. That was day before yesterday.
Right.
Yesterday, day before, What an insane week, Well, rest in peace, brother. Anything else? I always say with Black Twitter that I can't be bothered with, but I caught something off of Black Twitter today, this week, and it actually ties into this show. Did you hear anything about Dionne Warwick on Twitter?
No, I have not.
See, you're not tuned into the right Twitter frequency or something.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because you're catching all this madness, and you don't even know that Dionne Warwick apparently, because I love it when your generation discovers something, and then discovered that Dionne Warwick has a personality. So she's taken over her own Twitter account. And she's tweeting back her. She says she has a wonderful niece. I forgot her niece's name. Niece? Granddaughter? I forget, Miss Dionne. I apologize. You can have your publicist call me and correct me. But anyway, somebody schooled her on how to, how to do Twitter, and she has a knack for it. And so she's got the right kind of attitude, the right kind of cadence, kind of vibe. She's clapping back at people like Chance the Rapper and somebody else, maybe one of the callers can tell me, some people who pay more. But anyway, and it just turns out that Dionne happens to be turning 80 years old today. So happy birthday, Miss Dionne Warwick. Can we get the applause for Dionne Warwick? Applause and horns and confetti. I'm gonna bring in some confetti, Mr. Nash. That's what, there you go. Yeah, I'm bringing some confetti. But Miss Dionne, let's just do it, brother. Born this day in 1940, ranks among as I said, the 40 biggest hit makers between 1955 and 1999, based on a chart history with the Billboard Hot 100 pop singles chart. It's a pop thing, okay? She is one of the most charted female vocalists of all time, with 56 of her singles making the Hot 100 between 1962 and 1998. 12 of them were top 10, 80 singles in total, either by herself, making either the top 100, the R&B, and or adult contemporary charts. How did it all begin? For the education of, let's go, Dionne Warwick School. She was doing background on the Drifters. Now, we all know that Dionne is from Newark, New Jersey, and that she has the whole family with Cissy Houston and the Drink Art Singers, and so that's her whole youth, right? And so she had been performing background for the Drifters recording of a 1962 song called Mexican Divorce, and that's where she caught Burt Bacharach's attention. So, according to a Time magazine article, Burt Bacharach said that he couldn't believe the tremendous strong side combined with her delicacy, like miniature ships in bottles. He said. So, musically, he reached out to her to see if she'd be interested in recording demo recordings of his compositions, just to pitch the tunes. Right? He'd pay her $12.50 per demo. Now, in 2020, that's about $112. But on one such demo, it was actually a song that was intended for the Shirelles, which she ended up doing. You know, she has a history there. We'll get there. But the guy at Scepter Records said, "Forget the song, get her in." And so in November 1962, they released her first single, and it is this one.
Don't make me over now that I do anything for you. Don't make me over now that you know how I adore you. Don't pick on the things I say, the things I do. Just love me with all my faults, the way that I love you. I'm begging you, don't make me over now that I can't make it without you. Don't make me over. I wouldn't change one thing about you. Just take me inside your arms and hold me tight and always stay by my side. If I am wrong or right, I'm begging you, don't make me over. Don't make me over now that you got me at your command. Accept me for what I am. Accept me for the things that I do. Accept me for what I am. Accept me for the things that I do. Now that I can't make it without you, no. I wouldn't change one thing about you. Accept me for what I am. Accept me for the things that I do. Accept me for what I am.
All right, from 1964, that would be the first of Miss Dionne. Now, for the rest of the 60s, Miss Dionne Warwick was a fixture on the U.S. and the Canadian charts, and actually much of her output between the years of 1962 and 71 was entirely written and produced by the Bacharach and David team. But here's one on a standard that she did from 1964 in Belgium. Check her out, the vocal.
People who need people are the luckiest people in the world, where children in your soul. Said you were half, now you're whole. No more hunger and thirst. Be a person who needs people. People need people. Oh, the luckiest people. A feeling deep in your soul says you were half, now you're whole. No more hunger and thirst. You must first be a person who needs people. People need people. Oh, the luckiest people in the If you see me walking down the street and I start to cry each time we meet, walk on by, walk on by. Make believe that you don't see the tears, just let me grieve in private, 'cause each time I see you, I break down and cry. Walk on by, don't stop. Walk on by, don't stop. Walk on by. I just can't get over losing you, and so if I seem broken and blue, walk on by. Walk on by. Foolish pride, that's all that I have left. So let me hide the tears and the sadness you gave me when you said goodbye. Oh, walk on by, don't stop. Walk on by, don't stop. Walk on by, don't stop. Walk on. Walk on by. Walk on by. Foolish pride, that's all that I have left. So let me hide the tears and the sadness you gave me when you said goodbye. Walk on by, don't stop. Walk on by, don't stop. Now you really gotta go, so walk on by. Don't stop. Baby, leave you never see the tears and cry. Don't stop. Now you really gotta go, so walk on by.
All right, now that's Walk On By. We know that one. That's the song. That one is composed by Burt Bacharach and Hal David for Dionne in 1963. Preceded by People Who Need People, of course, the Jules Stein Music Theater classic. And we had before that the very first release from Dionne, Don't Make Me Over, also a Bacharach and David. Let's go back to Don't Walk On By. Walk On By peaked at number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 1 on the Cashbox. We forget about the Cashbox chart. The Cashbox R&B chart in June 1964 was nominated for a Grammy straight off the bat. 1965 for best R&B recording. And Don't Make Me Over, the very first tune, was released in fall 1962, reached number 21 on the Hot 100, number 5 on the Billboard Hot R&B Singles Chart, and she was off to the races. Somebody wants to talk to me about Dionne, and they are live on Black Gold. Who we got?
Hey, how you doing, my brother?
We're pushing through. All is well and getting better.
Well, you keep pushing through, man.
So saith the mantra. Yeah.
Well, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. You keep pushing through, man.
We're good. We're good. We're here. We're breathing. We got masks on. We're doing the right thing. You know what I mean? We're not one of the 3,000. Yeah. We're good. We're good. We're good. What's up?
We're up. All right, we're good.
I know you love Dionne.
Yeah, man, because you kind of threw me off when you played the medley because everything. I've had a Dionne playing in my car in almost every car that we've driven in.
Yeah,
you know,
me too.
And you've run through a lot of.
We've run through the medleys.
Yeah, you know,
we've run the medleys.
But I did not hear. There's always something there to remind you. She did that.
You did not hear that one. That's right. There's always something there to remind me.
There
and
to
that one
remind
usually.
You know?
That one usually finds its way. I didn't bring that one in today, actually. So good call. That one usually sneaks its way into those medleys, right? But I was saying that's the shortest one that I could find because as I was looking, you know, we see in order to really absorb these original versions of the song, people have to sit and listen, and those medleys kind of bounce you through them. And you know, really, I love the way she does that. You know, and that's why we would always do that. You know, yeah. So that covered a few of them, but a bunch of those medleys would be like 20 minutes long, my brother. I kid you not. That one was 9, and I was like, okay, we can take it easy on the people.
Yeah, because I was like, all right, that's my song. That's my song. That's my song. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, but that was only Walk On By, Say a Little Prayer, Never Fall in Love, San Jose. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it.
Good ones, man.
We got 74 more to go.
We got 74 more to go. Well, always something there to remind me.
Uh-huh.
And the Luther cover. Anyone
I got that for you.
Can look at me and know that I love you. You know that one. And she did that one. So give me both of those, and we got an hour. Come on, give me some good Dionne, all right?
Well, I'm glad. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do going forward. I'm gonna just like half produce the show, and I'm gonna come in and just let you fill in the other half. But no, that's good because Rashid, which one was the next one on the list?
Next one that was on the list was Anyone Who Had a Heart Live.
That's why you're my brother.
Very cool.
That's why you're my brother.
There you go.
You asked for it because you know the moment. You know the moment. You should do this. All right.
I can do this, yes.
All right.
But
So
I'm going to let you do that because you're the master.
and I keep showing you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Somebody needs to tell me that. So we're going to insert your thing first and then keep going with what we was going to go on with. And then I'll tell the people
make sure
about.
you play Always Something There to Remind Me.
That's your thing. And that comes right here on Black Gold. Thanks for calling, brother.
Love you, man.
All right, love you back. Let's do this, Rashid.
I walk along the city streets you used to walk along with me. And every step I take recalls how much in love we used to be. Oh, how can I forget you when there is always something there to remind me? Always something there to remind me. I was born to love you, and I will never be free. You'll always be a part of me. Oh. When shadows fall, I pass a small cafe where we would dance at night. And I can't help recalling how it felt to kiss and hold you tight. Oh, how can I forget you when there is always something there to remind me? Always something there to remind me. I was born to love you, and I will never be free. You'll always be a part of me. Oh, 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 oh. If you should find you miss the sweet and tender love we used to share, just come back to the places where we used to go, and I'll be there. Oh, how can I forget you when there is always something there to remind me? When there is always something there to remind me. I was born to love you, and I will never be free when there is always something there to remind me. Oh, always something there to remind me. When there is always something there to remind me. When there is always something there to remind me. Look at me, thank you, and know that I love you. Anyone who ever dreamed could look at me and know I've dreamed of you. Knowing I love you so, anyone who had a heart would take me in his arms and love me too. You could never want and hurt me like you hurt me and be son to rude and to do. Every time you go away, I always say, this time it's goodbye, dear. Loving you the way I do, I'll take you back. Without you I die, dear. Knowing I love you so, anyone who had a heart would take me in his arms and love me too. You could never hurt and hurt me like you hurt me and be son of rude. Anyone who loved me too. Anyone who ever should take me in his arms and always love me. Oh, I want you. Anyone who loved me too. Anyone who should take me in his arms and always love me. Oh, I want you.
Now, there's a logical flow to this. So the next one that, the obvious next one will be this one here, and then let's talk about them after.
A chair is still a chair, even when there's no one sitting there. But a chair is not a room, and a house is not a home when there's no one there to hold you tight.
from 1964. That would be the originator of that tune, Miss Dionne, on the occasion. Happy 80th birthday, Miss Dionne Warwick, written by the team of Burt Bacharach and Hal David for the film of the same name that came out in 1964. Now, it was actually a modest, what they call a modest hit for Dionne. It peaked at number, get this, 71 on the pop single chart. 71. That's it. And that was a fantastic live version. That wasn't the studio version. I always like to put something on here that feels fresh on the ears. But 71, guys. Then, of course, we know what Luther did with that. He went to the well again, which is what I was saying about that logical grouping between House Is Not a Home and the one that came before that. Anyone That Had a Heart, that one also. Burt Bacharach, Hal David. For Dionne, that one, how'd that one do? Can't find it. Let me see. I don't know. Yeah, there's about 950,000 copies in the UK. I don't see the chart positions. All right, I'm going to just press on. Oh, here we go. We peaked at number 8. The internet is not having me today. Peaked at number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100 and also the Cash Pop 100 that February. It reached number 1 in January 1964. I'll have to correct this. I don't know, whatever. But that was Anyone Who Had a Heart. Preceded, followed by A House Is Not a Home, and of course you have My Brother's Request. So those are the two. If you know Luther's House Is Not a Home, you should also get to know Luther's Anyone Who Had a Heart. If you're a real Luther fan, you know them both already. Let's keep moving forward. Still in the Burt Bacharach, Hal David canon. These are two of my particular favorites. I like to call, as host prerogative, right? So the one that really bounces for me, and I gotta tell you, the lyrics on this one, LA is a great big freeway, put 100 down and buy a car. That was in 1963, so I don't know how much 100 will get you now, but inflation, all this stuff. You know this song, Rushy? Do you know The Way to San Jose? Brother, I'm going to ask you.
No, don't.
I'm going to ask you to sit back and listen to the poetry and tell me if this is not utter 100% reality on Black Gold. Do you know The Way to San Jose? Let's go.
Do you know the way to San Jose? I've been away so long, I may go wrong and lose my way. Do you know the way to San Jose? I'm going back to find some peace of mind in San Jose. LA is a great big freeway. Put 100 down and buy a car. In a week, maybe two, they'll make you a star. Weeks turn into years, how quick they pass. And all the stars that never were are parking cars and pumping gas. You can really breathe in San Jose. They've got a lot of space. There'll be a place where I can stay. I was born and raised in San Jose. I'm going back to find some peace of mind in San Jose. Fame and fortune is a magnet. It can pull you far away from home. With a dream in your heart, you're never alone. Dreams turn into dust and blow away. And there you are, without a friend. You pack your car and ride away. I've got lots of friends in San Jose. Do you know the way to San Jose? LA is a great big freeway. Put 100 down and buy a car. In a week, maybe two, they'll make you a star. Weeks turn into years, how quick they pass. And all the stars that never were are parking cars and pumping gas. I've got lots of friends in San Jose. Oh, do you know the way to San Jose? Can't wait to get back to San Jose.
changed his name. It's a year since he was here. Kentucky bluebird, fly away and take a message to Michael, message to Michael. Tell him I miss him more each day as his train pulled out down the track. Michael promised he'd soon be coming back. Oh, tell him how my heart just breaks in two since he journeyed far. And even though his dreams of fame fell through, to me he will always be a star. Spread your wings for New Orleans, Kentucky bluebird, fly away and take a message to Michael, message to Michael. Ask him to start for home today. When you find him, please let him know, rich or poor, I will always love him so. Fly away, Kentucky bluebird, fly away, Kentucky bluebird, fly away, fly away, fly away.
Ooh, I love that one. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Now, for that one, released in May 1966, Message to Michael, of course, how David Burt Bacharach became the first top 20 hit that she'd had in about a year and a half. The one prior to that was Reach Out for Me. If we have time for that, I'd love to get that one. But that one peaked in the Hot 100 at number 8. This is number 8, pop number 8. Ended up coming back for easy listening, number 12. And on the R&B chart, it would peak at number 5. It actually remains, according to Wikipedia, okay, Dionne Warwick's all-time best R&B chart showing for a solo recording. Message to Michael. It's a beautiful song, and of course that was preceded by Do You Know the Way to San Jose. That one right there peaked at number 10 on the Hot 100, number 23 R&B, number 4 easy listening. Both of those songs really, really, really like heartfelt testimonies to reaching for dreams, going on the road, looking for them, finding some interesting results. I might know a thing or two about that. That's where we're at with Dionne. What's going on, Rashid?
We got a caller, but also if I can, the way to San Jose, my God, if I can, we're talking about putting $100 down. Inflation, that's probably like, $10 grand right there.
And it doesn't just break your heart. And if you read, I'm gonna ask you to check out the lyrics to Message to Michael also, because it's just like, oh man, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's how David and Burt Bacharach, how David on lyrics, Burt Bacharach with music, they knew how to really, tell a tale, and they would run it through Dionne's voice first. And these are all songs that have become part of what we call the canon of great American music, but black people can be proud of it also, even though it was, written by those guys. They heard Dionne's voice when they wrote it, and that's an amazing thing. All right, we got a caller on Black Gold. Who we got?
Hello, my friend. It is Shelta.
Hey, how are you, friend? Good to hear from you. It's been a while.
Yes. I've been enjoying the program. I found you. So, been enjoying the listening, and I like myself some Dionne, always have. So,
do you hear these vocals? Because so many people think of Dionne as sort of 80s contralto, but I just wanted to make sure that people heard that vocal facility that really made Dionne. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yes, likewise. Well, I don't know if I'm jumping too far ahead, but I had an 80s request or two.
Okay, what's up?
For Dionne. I love All the Love in the World.
Don't have that one.
which she did on her Heartbreaker album, which was
Okay.
a big hit overseas for sure, but fantastic song. And of course, you know, the Luther ballad, the ballad that she did with Luther, the duet, I should say.
Now that one we have. Yes, yes. All right.
But
Those we
All
can
the Love in the
accommodate.
World is from the Heartbreaker CD.
Didn't bring that one in, so we'll make sure we get to it. You know, when we get to the 80s. And yeah, let's make sure all the love in the world. Rashid's got you. He's got the crates open. He's always ready, you know. But there's a story. There's a place I want to go first, if you don't mind, before we leave the chronology, okay? So I'll make sure we get that for you. And of course, you know, we're going to get to the duets. And yeah, we got you, friend. Absolutely. Well, thanks for listening. I really appreciate the time. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. If you
Talk
think of
with
any
you soon.
more, because you're good for surprising me. So you think of any more, we got another hour. You can call me back and just do an accent or something.
I've got I could give a few.
All right. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what it is. I got a whole thing. I'm doing a whole thing here.
You said.
I got a thing here.
Okay.
Okay.
I can call back.
Send me a
I can
fax.
call
If we just keep listening, we might hit it for you. You know what I mean? But if we get to, you know, half hour 2 and you haven't heard it, let us know. All right.
Will do.
Love you,
Okay.
friend.
Catch you
Appreciate
later.
you. Appreciate you. Okay. So yeah, before we do that, for my beloved friend, Dionne, one of Dionne's massive hits, of course, is the one called Alfie, right? And a lot of people know Alfie by a lot of different people, just like a lot of Dionne's other tunes. The whole story with Alfie, I think, is one that you should know, and it's best that Dionne tells in her own voice. So I want to just let her let you know how Alfie happened for her, the way that only she can.
For 15 years, I was associated with an incredible songwriting team named Burt Bacharach and Hal David. And whenever they wrote a song, it was a well-known fact that I would be the very first person to record that song. That fact is not quite a whole fact. The exception to that rule will be the song we're going to do for you now. And there's a wonderful story that goes along with it that I'd like to share with you. It took me a little bit of time to gather the humor about the song, but I finally did. It goes something like this. Burt and Hal were commissioned to write this song for a motion picture, and the powers that be were in England, and they were the people with the dollars. So they were required to come from New York to London to have a big meeting regarding how the song was to be used in the film, and etc. So they complied. They did go to London for this meeting, and during the course of the meeting, my name never came up. Well, Burt and Hal noticed this, and I don't know which one of them it was, but one of them informed these people that Dionne was the person that interpreted their songs. And those people immediately informed Burt and Hal that they really didn't care. Well, they felt that since they were pouring that kind of money into the makings of a motion picture, that someone of their choice should have first crack at doing the title song for the film, so they gave this song to a lady named Cilla Black. Well, as time progressed and the film was sent around the world for distribution, one of the first places that it went to was to Australia. And the Aussies did not want a British subject associated with their film. And they felt since they were pouring that kind of money into the distribution of this film, that someone of their choice should do the title song for the film. So they solicited the incredible tones of Mr. Sonny Rollins. He consented. He did the title song for the film in Australia. Time again progressed, and the film was finally sent here to the US of A for distribution. United Artists were the distributors for this film, and they felt since they were pouring that kind of money into the distribution of this film that one of their recording artists should have first crack at doing the title song for the film. So they gave this song to Sonny and Cher. This is a true story. Now we know I factually was not the first, the second, nor the third person to record this song. As a matter of fact, I was the 43rd person to record this song, and it still amazes me every time I tell this story. Y'all know I was the only one to manage to come up with a hit record on this thing, too. What's it all about? Alfie. Is it just for the moment? imagine Sonny and Cher? I mean...
What's it all about? When you started out to Alfie, are we meant to take more than we give? Are we meant to be kind and easy? If only for some time, I'll be, then I guess it is wise to be cruel. And if life belongs only to the strong, healthy, what will you lay on it all? Something even non-believers can believe in. I believe in love. I'll be with all love we just exist. When you walk, let your heart lead the way, and you'll find love any day. I'll be, oh, I'll be. What's it all about? Alfie?
Tell your story, Dionne. Tell your story, Miss Dionne Warwick, the way that only you can. Yes, that would be that would be Alfie. Yeah, what can you say? I mean, some songs only require one word, and that would be one of them, Alfie. Yeah, from the soundtrack to the movie by the same name. We got a caller.
Yep, and that song actually, hi Black Gold, that song is on an album of hers called Dionne Warwick's Greatest Motion Pictures.
Yes.
And in addition to Alfie, you have Valley of Dolls, The Look of Love, People. You already played House is Not a Home, Wives and Lovers, The April Fools.
Oh, we got a fan? Wait. You doing this off the top of your head?
It's not, well, it's
not quite. All right, I got you.
My mother has every vinyl of Dionne Warwick's name. So it's Saturdays of, who am I in the mood for? Oh, we're going to play Dionne Warwick.
So you've heard this since your childhood, as have I. I didn't say that on the show, right? But, you know, yeah, I remember having my little cassette and they would have those Dionne Warwick PBS specials, which would come on Channel 13 there in New York, baby. And I had the little cassette up to the TV, and Dionne would do her 90 minutes, and I would have that cassette forever. And I'm gonna tell you, those shows, one of them was from 1983, I think another was from either 77 or 79. So I was embryonic, but those are still on. Those are on YouTube, so you can actually watch them. And those had some of those 20-minute medleys that I was talking about. I mean, in order to get the number of hits that Dionne had, and the number of, we're not just talking hits, I mean beloved tunes that she had into those 90-minute specials, it would just be medley after medley after medley, and they would come rapid fire. There's only one other person whose show I've experienced is like that, and that would be Diana Ross. Diana Ross drowns you in hits when you're there. You hear me? You can't catch your breath.
You would need 3 hours for her.
You can't catch your breath.
Okay, she is the diva, and you would need 3 hours.
But it's a very similar experience where it's like, okay, get them all in. It's like you're in the ring with a prize fighter. You don't know where the next one's coming from. And so Alfie actually peaked. Let me do my history here. I'm gonna have to do my, because educational program. Alfie peaked at number 15 on the Hot 100. We should look at what's number 1 right now on the Hot 100. But anyway, Alfie peaked number 15 on the Hot 100. Number 5. Don't do it, Rashid. Don't do it. I know how you. I don't mean it. I don't mean it. Don't do it. Billboard peaked at number 5 on the Billboard R&B chart. Then of course, you had the Cashbox R&B chart. It did number 15 and number 10 top singles in Canada. So yes. So were you calling to request motion picture, Dionne?
No, well, the reason why I know that album so much is because there's a particular song on there called Slave. And
it's called,
I love that song, and it's so, oh my God, it's just, it kind of applies today in a way.
What's the name of the song?
It's called Slave, Slaves, and I think, I want to say it's one of the songs from Roots, but I'm not sure, but don't quote me because I didn't see Roots yet. Y'all can judge me, I don't care. But it is, the song is just, it's so powerful with the whole say her name, say his name now, and you play that song, I'm telling you, you're going to be brought to tears. And vocally,
I'm already in tears.
That song is,
I got here in tears.
Vocally. If you look at the lyrics, like it's forget it. So yeah, that's why I know that album so much, because I would kind of sneak in the living room when she was at work and play the song to death. So yep, it's out there. Yeah, I played that song. Play her album. Okay, I love that song. So yeah.
You found this. Rashid found the song because he's magic.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got 2 pending requests, right? Let me sit back and let my people play some stuff for me. So first we've got Slave.
And there's another song called Track of the Cat. That one's cool too. That's another album. I think that's a 1975 album.
All right, well, we're going to make a note of that one, sis, and I'm going to have to squeak it.
Wait, hold on. What's the name of that song?
Track of the Cat. See, now you done intrigued Rashid. You done intrigued Rashid, and there's no way out of it.
But if you look on the Greatest Motion Picture, Greatest Hits, so many songs that we know today, like Somewhere, that they sang, Burt Bacharach, West Side Story, Barbra Streisand remade that, and then there were so many other songs on there. Like that album alone, that's your whole second hour. I'm being honest. Like you can link
my whole
that,
second.
Like,
I'm not gonna play the album, okay?
No,
I'm
just
not
saying,
gonna do
like
that. You play the album.
Some information there, so it's just the album.
Yeah, no. You know what's interesting? I'll be honest with you, don't have the level of depth of familiarity with that particular collection as I think as I'd like to, because she was prolific, much like she and Nancy Wilson, like they were friends, and they were prolific. Nancy put out a greater rate, but there's just an awful, like very, 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 very deep body of work, and that's one that kind of came and went for me. I heard about it after the fact. Obviously, this music is older than me, you know what I mean, and probably you, but I don't know. Okay, just checking. All right, well, I figured you'd affirm. So, I want to check out that album. Okay, I know. You see how easy it is too, and I'm just at 305. All right.
Yeah.
They gave us 3 tunes, Rashid. Let's give our people what they want. 3 tunes back to back, all the requests, and we'll talk about them afterwards. All right. Thank you for calling. Thank you for listening. Spread the word. Like and subscribe. And hit the heart. Hit the heart on the app, please, my lady.
I will definitely do that. All right, guys. Talk to you
Thank you
later.
very much. And yes, happy birthday, Miss Dionne, indeed. Yeah, let's start with which one you want to do first? I'm curious about the slaves.
Yeah, I'm curious about slaves.
Yeah. So in reverse order, we'll have slaves, and then we'll have the attack of the whatever track of the cats, and then we'll yeah,
all in love with the world.
All love in the world. So we got Dionne. All right, here we go. Black Gold.
Little bird got a name. You call it sparrow. Drop of water got a name. You call it rain. He is a man, but it's slave you call him. You have seen his face. Don't you know his name? Don't you know his name? When your fields come up wide, you call that cotton. When the furrow grow green, call it sugar cane. He works your fields till he's old and weary. Still it's boy you call him. Don't you know his name? Without no name, it's a long hard journey. Without no name, got no soul to save. When it's dead and gone, who will remember? Without no name, to mark his grave. Water, water, water in a pail. Still the sweet rain of water. Little sparrow in a cage. Sparrow just the same, but a man in chains. No, you can't call him nothing. But when his chains be gone, and his soul be his, when you call him free, then you'll know his name. Oh, yeah, then you know his name. beckon you till the spell surrounds you. Track of the cat. Track of the cat. Ooh. Track of the cat. All at once you're aware something has captured you. You can try to resist, still it keeps haunting you.
I mean, it was a good era. It was definitely a good era. We love that Heartbreaker. Rashid inserted that one because you like that one. But, all right, so I want to move on with the thing that I had programmed here because and thank you, everyone who called in for the request. We actually have a little bit more time, so if you would like to be heard, we got plenty of Dionne left in the gun. But if you'd like to be heard, give us a call, 310-910-9676. We have time for you in the second hour, 310-910-9676, extension 1. So, coming out of that clip where Dionne was explaining Alfie and the journey to the ultimate Alfie, that's how Dionne, I was talking to the caller, we've been listening to Dionne since we were children, and it just kind of really surprises me that people are surprised to learn that Dionne has a personality, that she's actually got some edge on, that she could be actually quite funny, and that was one of the great upsides of a Dionne concert. So there was a piece that I came from from the 60s where she now you have to kind of listen to this and picture her in your mind, because just as you could sort of picture her, when she was talking about Sonny and Cher, and you could just literally see Cher's hair swinging in the breeze, while she was doing that, I want you to listen to what she has to her take on Diana Ross and some other folks. Check out Miss Dionne, the many personality shades of Miss Dionne.
Baby love, my baby love, I need ya, I need ya love. And you be my life, you, and you be my whole life through. Tell me where did I go wrong to make you stay away? Oh, I need ya, need ya, need ya, I need ya love. Don't throw my love away, don't throw my love away, don't throw my love. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Come on home. I've moaned and groaned the whole night long. Whoever told you I was gonna look at Billy? Wait a minute. You up there slamming and bamming and cramming on them drums like you ain't got no sense. What is your problem tonight, darling? Just what is it? Y'all know Pearly tired. I mean tired. And you know I've been in the business a long time. Don't you? Don't you? That's what I thought. But there's an old dame who's been in the business a little longer than Pearl has. And just maybe she'll come out and do a couple of numbers for you. Say, boys, and the shall them things the same. Say, boys, and the back will have, and gives them the paisans a name. Falling in love again, never want to hold. What am I to do? I can't help it. That's always been the game. Play it how I may. I was made that way. I can't help it. Men questo da me. like moths around the flame. That the wings burn. I know I'm not to blame. Falling in love again. Never wanted to. What am I to do? I can't help it.
Now I grant you, Dionne was doing takes on a bunch of folks. Yeah, you're going to recognize Diana Ross, and you're going to recognize Pearl Bailey, right? Because this is Black Gold, and I'm going to, you know, show love and trust that you guys recognize Pearl Bailey. But I guess it would help you to know the reference. But the third one would be Marlena Dietrich. Yeah, I guess I don't know if I would have known that just kind of hearing it nakedly, but we move forward. And you know, we're still in like the second half of the 60s, which is good, but I'm going to have to move our chronology forward with Dionne's illustrious career, and happy 80th birthday again to Miss Dionne, but somebody's on the line. They singing something I already have programmed in. If they're singing Deja Vu, and I caught them singing when they didn't think I would hear them, then that would be something that I've already got programmed in. So is that what's happening?
Well, that's good. Okay, yeah, that was going to be a request, but I got another one.
Is that the next bed? Wait, hold on for a second. Hold on. Let's set the stage for this. What's the next bed? Just let us hear it.
Okay.
Is that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Wait, here we go. Okay, we could get moving into that era of Dionne. All right. Now tell me what else you want to hear.
Then Came You.
That's in there. It's in there.
Okay.
It's in the mix,
Good,
beloved.
good. Oh, all righty. If I can think of anything else, I'll do it. Oh, I don't know. Could you play the theme for Solid Gold that she used to sing?
Absolutely not.
No. Okay. All right.
Absolutely not.
Because there was nothing like it. You know, so,
really?
But anyway.
You want to hear the Solid Gold theme? You want that history lesson, Rashid? It wasn't part of my history lesson. You know, I have a little ego on me. I'm like, well, that wasn't part of the lesson plan. But you curious, Rashid?
I feel like I've heard it. I think I heard it on like Austin Powers.
You probably heard it the day you were born in the delivery room, you know? Because I'm sure it came on the TV at some point. All right, here we go. Let's. We're moving forward to that era, so I'm gonna talk. Yeah, we'll do that. Solid Gold. Let me hear. Hold on for a second. Wait, just hold on for a second. How long is that theme? It's like a minute and a half, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, caller. Hold on, caller. And then I want to talk to you after this. All right? Just hold on. Play the Solid Gold theme. Caller. Well, I know who this is. It's Chelsea, right? Okay. Does that sound like anything else? Now, what do you love about that? That's a good vocal.
It just brings back so many memories because on every Saturday when I was growing up during the 80s, she was the host for many years, and that was the theme.
I mean, I'll give it that. It must have that nostalgia value, right? Because we're seeing people talking on YouTube. So, you know, it must be doing something for somebody other than me. Because as I'm sitting here, I'm going, well, I'm just picturing her popping out in her various different glittery outfits. I mean, she was looking good through that thing, that's for sure. And it was Solid Gold to open up, and then she would always do a solo tune or a duet with somebody. before the show was over, whether it was her tune or somebody else's tune. You know, I wonder how much that was a good time. So I said no, but out of pure, well, that wasn't in my. But you're right. That was kind of fun, right? Now, do you feel like you were watching? Now, Rashid, you just have to picture a bunch of black women with spandex and glitter and headbands and Dionne in the middle of it all. It was quite
I saw that in the video that we played.
Oh, it was
the video. I saw all that.
It's like a time capsule. So as we, are an educational program, here you go. All right, so you also asked for Dionne Warwick and the Spinners, Then Came You. That one is actually one ahead of where we were, but it feels like a good moment for that, right? So let's just go on ahead with that. And I want to know if anybody else got some Dionne that want to love on. We've got about another 20 minutes that you can call us and tell us about it. 310-910-9676. Oh, we got a request. Thank you, Rashid. We got a request via Facebook. Thank you. Not Facebook.
YouTube.
You see? That's my impulse, my go-to. Asking for Walk On By. Beloved, we played it earlier in the show. So go back on the app, the Accelerated Radio app, or hopefully YouTube will keep us up and not. And we played it earlier in the show in a medley and by itself, right? Yeah, so just scroll on back. But we appreciate you listening. Please share with a friend. All right. Yeah, I want to hear that Dionne and the Spinners. I'm in agreement with you, caller. So thanks for that request. Oh, my goodness. Thanks for that request. We appreciate you as always. Please share and tell a friend. And this is Dionne and the Spinners. Dionne Warwick and the Spinners on the occasion of Dionne's 80th birthday. This is Black Gold with Then Came You.
Since I met you, seems I can't forget you. The thought of you keeps running through the back of my mind. Every time I'm near you, I get that urge to feel you. Just touching you and loving you makes everything right. Tell me how you feel, baby. Never you loved before. Then
Love it, love it, love it. The duet with the Spinners from 1974, from the great, great year of 1974. You know, this is an interesting story to go along with that one. I don't have the chart positions. Oh, no, wait. Here we go. Number 5, R&B. Number 22, adult contemporary. Then came you, Dionne Warwick and the Spinners. Okay, but the funny story, Tom Bell. Tom Bell is the producer. Tom Bell was major in the Philadelphia sound, you know. And the story goes that Dionne made a face. She made a face. She didn't like that song after they recorded. And I quote, oh, we're having the cable problems. And I quote, Dionne made a strange face when we finished it. She didn't like it much, but I knew we had something. So what we did was we ripped $1 in two, we signed each half and exchanged them. And I told her, if it doesn't go to number 1, I'll send you my half. So of course the song took off. It was actually a number one hit on the Billboard Hot 100. And it was her first U.S. number 1 hit on the Hot 100. So Dionne had to send back her half of the $1. So she grew to like it. And it's a big part of those like popular medleys that we were talking about. She usually ends, you know, I wouldn't say usually, she often ends with that one. But as we can hear, we're in deja, we are in the 80s, right? And this one is, I got a live performance of one of my favorite childhood tunes of Dionne. And this one is called, as a matter of fact, you know what I should do? I want to put these two back to back because I actually think they're from the same record. They are Dionne Warwick, Hot, Live, and Otherwise is what it's called. And this is back now. Dionne's in the 80s, and you know, her style is evolving from less of this kind of chanteuse thing to more of a song stylist. But she's still got those pipes on her, you know, and we got this one. So from 1981, we got Deja Vu, followed by that big ballad from 1981, I'll Never Love This Way Again on Black Gold. Come on.
This is insane. All you did was say hello, speak my name, feeling your love. It's like a love I used to know long ago. How can this be? You're a different space in time. Come to me, feel like I'm in a place I used to know long ago. Call it deja vu. Could you be the dream that I once knew? Is it you? Deja vu. This is divine. I've been waiting all my life, feeling time, looking for you. Nights were more than you could know long ago. Come to me now. We don't have to dream of love. We know how. Déjà vu? Merci, Logan. You looked inside my fantasies, made each one come true. Something no one else had ever found a way to do. I kept the memories one by one since you took me in. And I know I'll never love this way again. I know I'll never love this way again. So I keep holding on before the good is gone. I know I'll never love this way again. Hold on, hold on, hold on. A fool will lose tomorrow, reaching back for yesterday. I won't turn my head in sorrow if you should go away. I stand here and remember just how good it's been. And I know I'll never love this way again. I know I'll never love this way again. So I keep holding on before the good is gone. I know I'll never love this way again. Hold on, hold
Come on now. come on now. Let's not ever have any young voices or young people or people. I don't want to get to young. It's not even a chronological thing. Let's just say that if you don't know Dionne, get to know Dionne, because if you think that it's all about the contralto and everything, then no. She will surprise you. Plenty of surprises today too. All right. So before we go, we run out of time. Of course, I always have more than enough, Dionne. Right. So we were going to do the duets, and we're going to end with two duets, all right? I wanted to play the Dionne and Gladys and Patty Superwoman. We won't have time for that one. I wanted to play, if we had time, Johnny Mathis, Friends in Love. We won't have time for that one. But there are two that must be heard, and it's not often that we repeat songs on Black Gold in this kind of series. I try to make it listen as a series, not too many repeats, but I think the greatest duet she ever sang on was produced by Luther. They sang it together, baby. And then the second one is her big hit. There's some surprises on that one too. So first we have the by request, but of course it was already here for us. How Many Times Can We Say Goodbye with Lucifer, followed by, of course, probably the biggest hit and the most socially powerful hit of Dionne's career. That's What Friends Are For, featuring Stevie, yes, but some surprises on that one. So let's go.
Here we are, so close to the end now. Still holding on, we try and pretend now. Clinging to love we both know is dying.
It's dying. We've tried and tried to find us a way out, but darling, our dreams have now all been played out. Still we go on, hopelessly trying.
But how many times can we say goodbye?
And how many times can we see love die?
And how many times can we give it one more try before we really say
goodbye?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
We're so in love but wrong for each other. Each hurt that heals brings on another. Both of us use and both of us using.
Hey, darling, it's time that we stop pretending. There's just no way to rewrite our ending.
No way.
We're caught in this game, and we know we're both losing.
Oh, but how many times can we say goodbye?
Hey, how many times can we fall back?
Tell me how many times can we give it one more try?
One more before we really say goodbye. How many times can we break up and make up? Both of our hearts refusing to wake up.
Just can't go on and on living a lie. Though I'll always love you.
How many times can we say goodbye?
How many times can we live this life?
How many times can we give it one more try? How many times before we really
say goodbye?
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Ooh, from 1983, produced by Luther. I lose my mind on that one. Produced by Luther. Yeah, man. But that song hit number 4 in Adult Contemporary, number 27 on Hot 100. Then 2 years later, there was this one, produced for AMFAR for AIDS research, with Gladys Knight and Stevie Wonder. Here's Dionne and Some Special Friends.
And I never thought I'd feel this way. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm glad I got the chance to say that I do believe I love you. And if I should ever go away, well then close your eyes and try to feel the way we do today. And then if you can remember to keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure. Well, that's what friends are for, yes. For good times and bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for.
Well, you came and opened me, and now there's so much more I see. And so, by the way, I thank you.
For the times when we're apart, well then close your eyes and know these words are coming from your heart. And then if you can remember,
Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on Steve. For sure. That's what friends are for. In good times, in bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. Oh, that's what friends are for.
Smiling, keep on shining, knowing you can always count on me, yeah, for sure. And that's what friends are for. In good times and in bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. See, that's what friends are for.
keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on for sure. And that's what friends are for. For good times and bad times.
That's what friends are for. Now, y'all know that's not the original. Why you fading it down if you don't have to? Where we going? Oh, we have to? Because me and Rashid in here fighting. It's like a hostage situation. You should, I'm like, don't you cut off Whitney Houston before she get off that top. Don't you do it. Okay? It was tense in here. You should, anyway, reach out to us if you want to sponsor this madness in the new year, because we're not going anywhere. As always, thank you to Kevin Nash, the boss man. Thank you, Rashid, for always being here. Thank you to our loyal and growing audience. We see you. We appreciate you. And as Esperanza says it, you are Black Gold. Text Black Gold as one word to 31996 to get in the loop and stay in touch with us. Life is a celebration, y'all, and every day you wake up, that means you've been invited, even if it don't feel like it. We'll see you online next week here at Accelerated Radio Network. I'm Tariq King. This is Black Gold. You are Black Gold. Bye-bye.
Black gold, black gold. You are black gold. You are black gold, black gold. You are black gold.
Black Gold's a production of King Things LLC and Accelerated Radio Network via Accelerated Radio Network, Los Angeles, California. Don't you cut off Whitney Houston.
Stay tuned for James the Music Man on Classic James.
Yeah, because you ain't cut off Whitney Houston. You're going to lose it till another day. Bye, y'all.